VisualBoss is a Windows-based software application incorporating AI technology that interfaces with your existing JobBoss SQL database and performs live analysis of the data. VisualBoss applies customizable algorithms and graphics to present a clear visual display of the processes that need to be addressed to reach your goal of on-time delivery. VisualBoss was developed by a software engineer with over 40 years of experience creating applications for the job shop industry. In very rare instances, is a software application developed by someone who works in an industry that will use the application. That is why we believe you will love VisualBoss. It was developed by someone who has decades of experience working for and with job shops. Why do you need VisualBoss? Well, JobBoss is efficient at collecting the day-to-day data of the jobs passing through your shop. It includes reporting tools allowing management to view the status of jobs at intervals of their choosing. However, many shops do not have a dedicated staff to monitor and interpret these reports, sharing that information with others. Most shops find that running a weekly or even daily job status report does not sufficiently inform everyone of the details needed to maintain the necessary job flow. By incorporating VisualBoss into your shop, from the moment they arrive for their shift, all employees can easily visualize and understand the load at each work center and know what to focus on. How is VisualBoss implemented? Well, you would typically place large TV monitors in your shop connected to a Windows PC, which in turn is connected to your local network. Each PC is running the VisualBoss application, which displays a live view of all the work centers with part numbers sorted by order of priority. As jobs are worked on and leave each work center, those changes are immediately displayed on the large monitors. Once VisualBoss is running, it never needs to be accessed again, unless you want to change the display format. Since it runs outside of JobBoss, you do not need additional JobBoss licenses to run this application. In fact, we allow you to install VisualBoss on up to 5 workstations without needing to pay for extra installations or licenses. When you run VisualBoss, it begins by querying the JobBoss SQL database, importing pertinent data, and then filtering, sorting, and displaying the status of all the active part numbers with relevant data in a way that does not require interpretation. If the number of rows of data exceeds the available screen space, VisualBoss automatically scrolls the list at a customizable rate. Once it reaches the last row, it automatically begins again with the first row. Now the choice of fields to display, column width, and text size is configurable by the user. In this installation, the customer has chosen to display the job number, part number, operation notes, the current work center, last update, last employee, the due date, percent complete, and the estimated hours remaining. By default, VisualBoss uses automatic color coding to highlight certain items in the list according to the assigned work center completion date. For example, part numbers that are almost due or past due may be highlighted in red, or part numbers that are soon to be due might be highlighted in yellow. The definitions of what constitutes a red or yellow highlight are defined by your shop, and of course the choice of highlight colors can be customized. Perhaps the TV monitor will be placed in an area with various work centers. In that case, work centers can be grouped into departments, thus displaying only the jobs that affect that group of employees. Or all the work centers can be displayed together, which might be the configuration that you choose for the management. The criteria for data collection are controlled by the user. The setup form allows you to easily define your criteria for pertinent data display. These settings are saved and automatically applied when VisualBoss is running. In addition, at a time interval that you select, The VisualBoss data is automatically refreshed from the JobBoss SQL database, immediately applying all the predefined filtering criteria and color coding. In conclusion, with VisualBoss running in your shop, every employee who views the display monitor becomes visually aware of the work flowing through their department and easily understands what they must do to keep the job flowing towards the goal of on-time delivery.